Hey guys, Hawaii Yu-Gi-Oh! 808. Here, I haven't made a video in a while, so I just figured I'd throw one up since we just had a regionals. It was at the Planet, a local store here in Hawaii, and we had 70 people, and it was 7 rounds. And I ended up going 7-0 with Windups, and so I guess I'll just tell you how my matches went, and then give you my deck profile. So, leading up to the event, we went to my friend's house, and we just basically playtested and made all of our decks, and that was about it. So we get there, and then round 1, 70 people, kind of small. I get paired up against Dark Worlds. So game 1, I Magician Shark him, which I tend to do a lot today, so that was good. And I basically, he doesn't play any cards, and so when I was sitting down against him, he kind of like flashed the top of his extra deck, and it was a Sheehan, so I thought he was playing 6 Sams, but he was playing Dark Worlds, but it worked out because I side MST against both, so yeah, I don't really get it. But anyway, so I beat him game 2, with just Zen Main's beatdown, and just keep blowing everything up that he tries to do. Round 2, I play against Heroes. Game 1, I just get my face beaten in by Thunder King again and again and again and again. And then once I'm forced to use all my resources on it, like, I have to make 2 Zen Mains. One gets compulsed, and then one he finally negates. And the next turn he reborns it, and I solemn and he solemns, and then he just swings in for game. Game 2, I go Magician Shark, so I have the whole combo thing, and there's not much you can really do. Yeah, that's about it. So I beat him real quick, and at this point I'm not really sure what he's playing, but I'm just kind of siding for anti-meta, and then turns out he's playing Heroes. So then game 3, it's kind of back and forth, but then I double MST him, so I hit his Rivalry and Mirror Force, and then I have a Rabbit that's banished, so I special summon the Rabbit, I normal summon my Rabbit, special summon, overlay for Zen Main, and then detach for Magician, and then go Shark, and then I think I do like the Magicians into Utopia, and then Tiras, and then I swing with all. Then he tries to come back with Shining, and then I negate the attack with my Utopia, and then just Soul Take it, but then he rivals me, and I just try with Tiras, and just kind of beat him down from there. So that was round 2. Round 3, I played against Chaos Piper, somehow. Game 1, I Shockmaster him. I don't know if it was through Magician Shark, but I knew somehow I Shockmastered him, and I called monsters. So, yeah. Game 2, I Rabbit Factory him, and then I just keep pushing in, and eventually I get the Magician Shark combo. And then from there I just call monsters, and then he recklesses in between somewhere, and that just loses him the game. And he was Veiling at the wrong times too, so I don't know. But anyway, so round 4, let's see what I have. Round 4, I was playing against Lighthorns. I was playing down because I had bad tiebreakers somehow. I guess because it's people that I played, but anyway. So round 4, I was playing against Lighthorns. Game 1, I Shark Magician him. Game 2 is real close. I also Shark Magician him, but it's kind of in the middle of the game, and so he drops a BLS on me, and then he kind of starts beating me down. And I'm using up all my resources, like my extra deck. So when he drops JD, I have no answer, and then he draws and he tops another JD, and then I eventually lose. So then game 3, I thought I was gonna lose. I set my Snowman, and then I potted into Solemn Judgment. So I set the Solemn Judgment, and I activate the D-Fissure. So I guess in hindsight, I should have just activated the D-Fissure and kept the Solemn in hand, but he ends up storming me, but I opt not to Solemn Judgment it because of how explosive I think his deck is, and just the fact that if he had a Lila, then I'd be kind of screwed. I don't know. Questionable. But he then Solar recharges, hits a wolf, and then Celestia's my Snowman away. And then I fight back with the Tour Guide and Magician combo, and and then I had a Dark Hole from another pot or something I can't remember, but I was holding the Dark Hole, and then it comes down to the point where I'm just have a Shark and he has a BLS, so I set my Mirror Force, because he has a 1 in hand, 1 beckoning, so he draws return, and then he has a beckoning set, and I don't know why he didn't use it, but instead he 3 in hand, and then he pitches a card from Monster Reincarnation, grabs back the Lila, and breaks my Mirror Force, and then after that I Dark Hole him, and then we go into time, and then I just Mirror Force his last attack, because I topped the Mirror Force, because I'm a sack. But, yeah. And then, so that was that. And then round 5 I played against my friend, He has a channel on here, Cheese Dambo. You should check him out. He's been kind of having bad luck lately with regionals because he got 2 9th places in a row. But congrats to him, he got top 4. So check out his channel and subscribe if you're already not subscribed to him. Game 1, I opened pretty good. Like, I think I have factory and I just keep searching, and he opens real subpar. Like, hardly any traps. So I eventually, like, tierced him, which gets prison, but then I have my Utopia. But I'm getting walled in by a Spirit Reaper for like 20 minutes, like literally like 20 minutes. And then I eventually fight back with a Heavy Storm and double Zemnines, because I set my rat or something like that, because he had Necro, and then I stormed a turn later. So, yeah. In game 2, you can check it on theplan.com. They have a video up. But basically all it is I decree and he's forced to solemn early on, and then from there I just double factory him, and then I double nobleman him. So, yeah. Sorry. Round 6, I played against my other friend. He was running a Hero Lives, and in game 1, I kind of just outgrind him with my back row and everything. Game 2, I pot into Storm, so I just storm him off the bat because I don't want like calls or anything like that. And so he draws a 3 in hand, but I have a real bad hand, like kind of subpar, like Dark Hole, Soul Taker, Pot of Avarice, Rat, something else, MST probably. So he just MST's no, he doesn't MST. I think he just plays right into my back row. He draws a 3, I think, something like that, and then he goes um, summon Alias, overlay Excalibur, detach with F4K, Miracle into Shining, and then special summon the last card in his hand, which is Bowman, for exactly 8k damage. So yeah, I lost that. And then game 2, 3, I stack him so hard, and I go Magician Shark, and I call spells, then he has 5 spells and a road. Then the last round I played against Geargaia, and I basically just Zen Mile everything and Tiras all his fortresses. And yeah, so then I lose in the top 8 to my. Then we go into top 8, and then I'm playing against one of the people that I was testing with the night before, and I ended up losing it, but whatever. It was a good regional. So I guess here's the deck list. The night before we had been discussing certain card choices, but it was mostly like the pots, and a lot of the choices were kind of like a variation of Josh Graham's build from YCS Toronto. But I mean, you can tell for yourself. There's the 2 tour guys that you basically have to run. Still very good. I play Sangan. I do not play Bus or Knight Assailant for their terrible draws, and this is fine. I think only like in my top 8 match this was really bad because I opened up like double this, so I had a dead one, and I didn't have Atlas. But so that's that. I play 3 Rabbit because this card is broken to sell.